Hello, hope you're doing well this evening. It is Friday, January the 26th, 2024, and I just wanted to take a few minutes to just share some reactions with you tonight on for this evening or whatever time it is wherever you are in the world on Arrow Video April 2024 title. So Arrow Video dropped on my Twitter feed around 10 o'clock this morning, 10 o'clock Eastern Standard Time here in the United States, their April 2024 title announcement. So they do that every last Friday of each month, typically. And so I think they made an exception the other month where they did it before, like the week before they normally would because of Christmas week. So in this case, they're right back on schedule. So really excited to share my reactions and hear your reactions to Arrow Video 2024 title. So on the other side of this, we'll get into it. Okay, just making a stop here at a coffee shop on the way home and thought I'd just pop in here and share my reactions to these titles. I was going to do this from the car, but then I realized, okay, sunset in Georgia, where I am, is around 6:02 p.m. and I forgot to put my light in the car. I have a portable light that I was going to use, and it would have been great if I had put it in the car, but I didn't. So I said, you know what? Let me try to find a place in this wonderful coffee shop that won't disturb anybody else. And I think I've perched in a nice little location here. So we'll see how this goes. But yeah, let's take a few minutes and react to these titles. I won't be on here very long tonight. Just going to take a few minutes and just want to hear what you all think about the lineup coming up in April, but also Arrow titles you're excited about this year so far. So let me jump into the comments and see who's out there. I have a few people out there right now. We have, of course, Adrian James. Always great to see you out there. Hope you're doing well. We have Gungshi saying hello. Enjoy seeing you on the Disconnected live stream earlier. Yes, well, thank you. Enjoyed your comments on that live stream. Had a really nice time with Ryan Barrow last night on his Disconnected channel. So definitely check that out when you get a chance. Check out the replay. Had a really nice discussion on underrated horror films from the 2010s. So definitely check that out. We have Miss Mama Blu-ray, Miss Bonnie in the house. How are you doing, Mama Blu-ray? Hope you, Sue, and Betty Blu-ray are doing well up there up north, staying warm. Delman says, hello, James and chat. Hello, Delman, to you as well. Yeah, hope you are all doing well this Friday evening. Weather here in the Atlanta metro area can be really crazy. Yesterday morning, I woke up and it was in the 60s, low to mid 60s. And just a few days earlier, it was 17 degrees in the morning. So we have some pretty wild temperature fluctuations in this state. They always say, if you don't like the weather in Georgia, just give it a couple of days and it'll change. So, but yeah, without any further ado, let's go ahead and let me share my screen and let's see what is out there for us for the wonderful month of April. So we have Arrow Video April 2024 titles is what we're talking about. Now, of course, we're going to give a quick little spin through the titles that are coming out this year so far. So we got 4 months announced, starting with January 2024 releases. You have the Carrie 4K release that I think a lot of people are going to be really excited about picking up. I already have Carrie on 4K, so this is not one that I'm planning to pick up. But for those who don't already have this title, we're in the UK on 4K. This is a great opportunity to pick that up. And then there's Conan the Barbarian, Conan the Destroyer, and Conan Chronicles that is coming out on 4K here very soon. I am going to try to get a copy during the Barnes & Noble Arrow sale, if that's possible. I know it's been kind of hard to get some of these titles at Barnes & Noble, so we'll see what happens. I'll try to get my hands on Conan the Barbarian on 4K. So these are a little bit of a peek at the January titles. Fast forward to February, The number one title I'm looking at February is Fear is the Key. That's the one that I'm really keyed in on for the month of February. It's coming out in the United States and Canada, so I'm really looking forward to that. And then, of course, we have other titles like Invasion of the Body Snatchers coming out on 4K in the United Kingdom. So I think a lot of people, again, similar to the Carrie release on 4K in the UK in January, if you don't already have this title on 4K Ultra HD and you're in the UK, great opportunity to pick that title up. Or if you just happen to want, if you just happen to want this edition from Arrow Video and you want to import it or get it through another outlet, then that option will be available to you. But for me, the main title I'm looking at for the month of February is that Fear is the Key. That then brings us to March and April. So for March, we have Dark Water that's coming out on 4K Ultra HD that I'm interested in, City of the Living Dead. And then we have this Western title that I can't read with the small print, The Shootist, which I'm also interested in. These are titles that I'm going to likely pick up on an upcoming sale. So I'm interested in all of these titles. They're available. The Shootist is available in the US and Canada. Dark Water is available in the UK, United States, and Canada on 4K Ultra HD with a couple of different covers. And then we have City of the Living Dead, which is coming out in the UK on 4K Ultra HD, a nice looking set there. I've not seen that film, but I look forward to checking it out and hope to be able to get that at some point. That brings us to the April releases. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to share my screen. And we're going to go right to my Twitter feed. So that you can all see what is going on. So this is Twitter, or X. I'm slowly getting used to the idea of calling it X. I think at some point I might just be calling it X exclusively. So it says here, time for our April title reveals. You like that? And the first title that they announced for the month of April is this classic title, The Scarface Mob, coming out on Blu-ray in the United States and Canada. And there's a variety of options available to us. So you can pre-order it in Canada on Unobstructed View. You can pre-order it in the US through Diabolic DVD. And there is an avenue through Arrow Films Video. So let me click on this link for Arrow Films Video, and we can take a look at what this edition entails. So I'm going to stop show. Oh, there's an option, share this tab instead. I will. I don't have to leave and come back. I should now be sharing this tab. Yeah, before I had to come out of it and stop sharing and resharing. Now I think it's allowed me to seamlessly switch and share this tab. So nice new feature, StreamYard. So thank you. So this here is the Scarface Mob Limited Edition Blu-ray. So this is not a 4K title, it's a Blu-ray title, which I have no problem with. If it's a nice scan and it's a good picture quality, I'm not mad at Blu-ray. But check out these pictures here of this set. Very nice looking edition. Here's your hard case or your hard paper, cardboard paper. Here's your disc case. Here's your book. Here are your movie cards, your Blu-ray disc. Very nice looking set. I believe this is the alternate slip. Robert Stack and Neville Brand, The Scarface Mob. Very interesting film, very interesting classic film. It is going to be available on April the 23rd. So it is coming out MSRP of $39.99, but available for pre-order at $28. So this is Chicago 1929. Al Capone's ruthless gang of thugs are dealing in bootleg booze in blatant defiance of prohibition laws, paying off corrupt cops and crooked politicians to stay out of their way. That is until federal investigator Elliot Ness is tasked with bringing down Capone's criminal empire. To aid him in this task, he assembles a crack team of men he is sure will be incorruptible to identify and sabotage the Capone gang's distilleries. But when Capone, Scarface himself, gets wind that his operation is under threat, he decides to take matters into his own hands. Okay, sounds interesting. Of course, this is on 1080p Blu-ray. Let's see here. Original uncompressed dual mono 2.0 audio. We have a brand new video essay on the film. We have two brand new video essays. One is Gangbusters. One is Philip Kemp on the Scarface mob. Sorry, got some noise in the background there. You have your reversible sleeve. You have 6 postcard lobby cards, a double-sided fold-out poster, and a collector's booklet. So it's a very nice looking set all the way around. And I have to say, this is a very attractive set, and I think a great opportunity to enjoy a classic film on Blu-ray. Now, it doesn't say anything about the restoration work. I will be very interested to see that, but it says high definition 1080p Blu-ray presentation. So not sure if it's a 2K scan, 4K scan, but looks like a really nice addition indeed. So that's the Scarface mob. So we will come out of this and we'll go back to our Twitter. Share this tab instead. I will. I love that. What a great feature. I think I'm really happy that they fixed that, because that was a pain to have to stop sharing, then reshare. Beautiful. So that's the Scarface mob. How many of you are fans of this film? Let me know in the comments section. Let's look at this next one, and then we'll pop back in the comments and then come back in here and look at these last couple of titles. But next, we're going to go to this next title, which is the 10 Star. It's available in Canada, in the US. This is another Blu-ray edition. So it's available on Blu-ray limited edition. It's available through Unobstructed View in Canada, Diabolic DVD in the US, as well as limited edition Blu-ray from Arrow Films Video. This time, I'm going to click the Diabolic link. Why not? No, I don't want to see that. Let me go back. Hold on. Sorry, I'm flipping here. It didn't go where I wanted it to go. Oh, here we go. I didn't click the right link. Now I did. Okay, so now we're at the Diabolic page. Demented discs from the world over. All right, so this is the 10 Star Le Arrow US Blu-ray pre-order, $25.99. This is a timeless Western from director Anthony Mann. The 10 Star showcases the director's ingenuity within the genre, taking it to new heights that elevate and surpass the conventional hero-villain dynamic. What is interesting to me about this is you have Henry Fonda in this, and you have Anthony Perkins. This is a film from 1957, so it's 3 years before Anthony Perkins starred in Psycho, the Alfred Hitchcock film. So you have a pre-Psycho Anthony Perkins, and you have Henry Fonda around the time that he did. This might be the same year or a couple years after he did 12 Angry Men. So really interesting time for these stars. So I'm very much looking forward to checking this one out. I love a good Western, and this sounds like it is a really interesting one. So you have Henry Fonda there, Anthony Perkins there before he inhabited the Bates Motel. And then here you have this set. Look at that. You have the nice cardboard case, you have the disc case, you have your book, you have your fold-out poster, you have your 6 movie cards, the disc. Looks like a nice looking set, and I'm sure that you also have a reversible sleeve as well. So you have the brand new audio commentary, a brand new appreciation of the film by author and critic Neil Sinyard, a brand new interview here with Peter Bernstein, son of Elmer Bernstein, on his father's musical mastery, which is great. You have a reversible sleeve and a double fold-out poster, 6 postcard size art cards, and an illustrated collector's booklet. So that definitely sounds interesting. So cool. So that is the 10 Star, available through Diabolic. It's one of the options to purchase this title. Now I'm going to switch to wonderful IMDb. Let's put in this search here. And then this is, of course, the 10 stars, Henry Fonda and Anthony Perkins. A cynical former sheriff turned bounty hunter helps a young, recently appointed acting sheriff with his advice, his experience, and his guns. The first great drama of the West, from the producers of The Country Girl, Bridges of Tokyo, Re and Proud and Profane. So yeah, so it looks like a very interesting title. It's a nice looking Western starring two stars that I have a great admiration for, Henry Fonda and Anthony Perkins. So yeah. So yeah, I'm definitely excited about that title in particular, as well as the previous title. So let's see who is out there. Let's see what you're saying so far, and then we'll pop back out, see these last two releases, and then we'll get on with our Friday evening. I have dinner waiting on me at home, so my stomach is going to move me along here. So let's see here. We have Tiana. Hey, James. Hey, Tiana, how are you doing? Mama Blu-ray saying hey to Tiana. We have Jerrison saying hello. Hello, Jerrison. Other Paramount Film. Adrian saying hello to everybody. So yeah, hope you are all doing well. I know people have a lot going on this time, either commuting from work or just getting their Friday evening started, or it could be late Friday evening wherever you are in the world. So people got stuff going on. It's a busy weekend people are getting ready for. So let's go ahead and pop back out here and let's take a look at these last few titles. And then we will get on with our Friday evening. We'll make this a nice, short, and sweet reaction to these Arrow titles. So that's a 10 star. So far, the Scarface Mob, the 10 star, two really interesting classic films. One a Western film, one a classic film that looks at a portion of Al Capone's life and that whole crime story. So two very fascinating Blu-ray titles coming out from Arrow Video. The next is one that I'm really interested in picking up, and that is another title on Blu-ray. It is called A Cold Day in the Park. It is available. Excuse me. It's a new UK title, and it is available through HMV, through Zavi, and through Arrow Films Video. So let's click on the Arrow Films Video tab. And here it is. So this is going to be available through Arrow, an RRP of £24.99, and its pre-order price of £18. That is very fascinating. It's that Cold Day in the Park. This is a Robert Altman film. So Robert Altman, made after years of directing television and industrial films in 1 year for his commercial breakthrough with MASH, Robert Altman's underrated psychosexual thriller, That Cold Day in the Park, arguably the first true Altman film, is a stylish harbinger of the themes that would resonate with many of the director's later masterpieces, such as Images and Three Women. Okay, so you have on a cold and rainy day, Frances, played by Sandy Dennis, Academy Award winner for Who's Afraid of Virginia Woolf, a reclusive virgin sheltered from the sexual revolution happening outside her door, suddenly becomes obsessed with an enigmatic 19-year-old boy she sees sitting on a park bench. Inviting him into her apartment to be bathed and fed, Frances' repressed fantasies soon violently boil over into a dangerous and disturbing desire to keep the boy in her clutches no matter what. So this looks like a really interesting, creepy type film. This is a 2-disc limited edition. You have a reversible sleeve. You have your collector's booklet, just great. High definition Blu-ray presentation, a new audio commentary, a newly produced featurette, Here, Crazy in the Rain, archival interviews, and you've got 10 minutes, over 10 minutes of behind the scenes footage featuring Altman and Dennis. This is from the Canadian Broadcasting Corporation. So yeah, it looks like a very nice addition. And I'm definitely looking forward to checking it out. This is That Cold Day in the Park. You know, This is one of those cases where I read the synopsis and I get just enough of an idea of what this is about to make me interested in diving in to see how is this story going to play out. So I'm very intrigued. Let me know in the comments if you've seen this film. So let's go back to my Twitter feed. So yeah, that's That Cold Day in the Dark is a new UK title, and I might be importing that one. Now, this next title is one that I admittedly will not probably not be importing, but it is a title that's available that will be coming out in the UK from Zavi HMV Tweets as well as UK Arrow Video, and it is called Behind Covenant Walls, and it is a limited edition Arrow title. So let me click on this link here to Zavi, and we can take a look at this title. A brief look. So this is convent walls, behind convent walls, and as you can see, it's a very, provocative looking title. Obviously, there's some pretty rough activity going on in this film. So it's a lushly filmed exploration of the relationship between flesh and spirit from Polish provocateur Walerian Porosik, director of Blanche, the Beast, and Immortal Tales. Behind the walls of an apparently serene convent, a zealous abbess tries in vain to keep order and prevent her repressed charges from experiencing the sins of the flesh. When the unfortunate young nuns get out of control, the church inflicts cruel punishment for their carnal crimes. So it looks like a pretty wild affair. This is a new 2K restoration by Arrow Films from the original 35mm negative, high definition presentation. We get a brand new audio commentary from critic Justine Smith, Anarchic Nuns and the Artistry of Desire, which is a new appreciation by film scholar Virginie Salavi. Gives a reversible sleeve and a collector's booklet. So it looks like it's going to be a very fascinating edition. This, this, this is one. This is one that there's not a very high chance I'll be picking this one up, but it'll be interesting to hear what you all think about this title. And hey, I'm always open to changing my mind, but this is one that I will likely pass on. But let me know what you think in the comment section. This is Behind Convent Walls. All right, and then that brings me back to my Twitter feed, and the last title that is available for this wonderful month of April is a horror title that has an interesting premise about a man with a twin brother, a deformed twin brother who is kept in this basket. It's called Basket Case. I've never seen this film. I think someone let me know that this was coming out, that was the hint based on the basket in the tweet from Wednesday from Arrow, that it would be Basket Case, and indeed it is. It's coming out with 4K Ultra HD. It is a title that's going to be available in Canada through Unobstructed View, in the US through Diabolic, and on Arrow Films Video. It is a UK, US, and Canada title, so it's available across the pond in the UK, in the US, and up north to our friends in Canada. So I'm going to click this link here and go right to the Arrow site where we see Basket Case Limited Edition 4K Ultra HD. And what a nice looking set. I mean, I like this box, and as well as this disc case here. You have, I think this is the book. You have your poster. You have your disc here. So a very nice looking set indeed. And this is one that you have an option, another option to go with this version instead, which has some slightly different art on the cover. And I'm torn as to which one I would go with. I kind of like this one too. So you get a couple of options, which we love as consumers, options. This is coming out April the 29th. And this is Basket Case VHS slipcover. Arrow Store exclusive limited edition 4K. So this is the Arrow Store exclusive version. It's very fascinating. So this is the featured debut of director Frank Henenlotter, brain damage Frankenhooker. 1982's Basket Case is a riotous and blood-spattered midnight movie experience, now presented for the first time ever on 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray. So Dwayne Bradley seems like a pretty ordinary guy. His formerly conjoined twin, Belial, on the other hand, is a deformed creature who lives in a wicker basket. Arriving in the Big Apple and taking up a room at a seedy hotel, the pair set about hunting down and butchering the surgeons responsible for their separation. This was filmed on a shoestring budget against the backdrop of 1980s New York, where it played on the midnight movie circuit for over 2.5 years. Basket Case has clawed its way from its humble origins to become one of the most celebrated cult movies of all time. All right. We're getting a 4K restoration from the original 16mm negative by MoMA. Nice. Museum of Modern Art, 4K UHD presentation in Dolby Vision. So it's a 4K restoration from the original 16mm. This is getting Dolby Vision, getting an audio commentary, archival audio commentary. Let's see, anything new? Brief interview with director Frank Henenlotter. We're feature-length documentary, What's in the Basket. So it looks like a lot of these features are archival features. So I'm not seeing much of what looks to be new, but the packaging, of course, looks phenomenal. And I think it's going to be a great set. And for those who are new to the film, who've never had it on physical media, all of these features are going to be brand new to you. They'll be brand new to me because I've never owned this movie before. But let me know in the comments what you think about this film. It's going to be available April the 29th. It's going to be available. In this case, this is on the UK site, £29.99 pounds or £22. And let me switch to the US option here. Pre-order Basket Case. Let me look at the the US site. So yeah, share this tab instead. So now I'm on the US site. So the VHS slipcover Arrow Store exclusive, MSRP of $49.99, $50, and pre-order price of $35. So very, very interesting. Same features, same everything, but this is the UK, but this is the US version. So what do y'all think of this film? I mean, this is some really nice art. The premise is very fascinating. Sounds like an interesting, different type of a horror film. So hey, I'm definitely game for it. What do you all think? So there you have it. Those are the titles that are coming out from Arrow Video. Now, I will go back here. I'll actually share my screen again. I apologize. I popped out too soon. So let me reshare. Back again to the wonderful art that we see here. We have Basket Case on 4K Ultra HD and a variety of options available in the UK, in Canada, and the United States. Behind Convent Walls, which is a UK title. I really want to hear what y'all think of that film. For those of you who've seen it, is that a film, for those of you who know me, who follow this channel, is that one that I should consider picking up? Let me know what you think. This is what I'm definitely interested in, That Cold Day in the Park. That one is really speaking to me. That's another UK title. The 10 Star is a US and Canada title coming out on a nice looking limited edition Blu-ray. And then we get the Scarface Mob coming out in the US and Canada in another nice looking limited edition Blu-ray. So very sweet looking Arrow Video slate for the month of April 2024. So yeah, what do y'all think about these titles? Let me get your thoughts here. James at the Dunkin' Donuts. That's right. I'm here at Dunkin'. Loving it. Enjoying my nice little coffee here. Filmed in Vancouver, Canada. Cool. Cool. The Scarface Mob looks like it covers similar ground as the Palmas the Untouchables, i.e. Elliot Ness via versus Al Capone. Yes, it definitely looks like that. But yeah, I think this is a nice looking slate from Arrow Video for the month of April, and I'm looking forward to picking up at least a couple of those titles. A 10-star, nice looking Western with Henry Fonda, Anthony Perkins, definitely going to be all over that, as well as That Day from the Cold. Hold on. Oh, goodness. Oh, it's right here. Yeah, that cold day in the park. That cold day in the park, definitely high on my list. I'm kind of wavering on Basket Case. How many of you love that title? Are y'all fans of it? Let me know in the comment section. But the Scarface mob looks like it covers similar ground. Yeah, I've already talked about that one. Jerrison is saying, "See you later, James." And but yeah, that's really. I wanted to make this short and sweet and just come on here and react. I normally do this around noontime on these Fridays that Arrow makes their announcements, but was not able to do that today. But just wanted to come on here and briefly share my thoughts. Now, Gungshi, never heard of Behind Covenant Walls, to be honest. Basket Case is a weird little flick. Nice to see it getting an Arrow release. Yeah. So I'll be very interested on the replay, hearing y'all's comments come in and just what you think about these titles. But Arrow Video keeps the beat going. We have another 4K title coming out in Basket Case, and I'm looking forward to it. It's a very nice looking Blu-ray editions. But let me know what you think in the comment section below. Hope you all have a great rest of your Friday evening, and we'll look forward to seeing you all next time at the movies. Peace.